doing music since as long as I can remember. Like, I can't remember a time where I haven't been doing music. It's something that I've been doing for like my whole life.
Wow, that's interesting. What style of music are you into?
I'm right now. I'm more the Afro beat, kind of Afro swing, UK Afro kind of vibe. So that's kind of music I'm doing right now.
Okay, can you give me a bit about your background?
Okay, so I was born in Germany and I relocated to England probably when I was around like 6 or 5 years old. And when I used to live in Germany, I used to stay with popular Fuji artist Adewale Ayuba. So I feel like probably me being around him as well and just always catching that vibe of music and good sounds, it made me like get into that how can I say, that kind of theme. And just me growing up as a whole, I used to just always make music. If my mom used to say something to me, she could just be like, "Oh, go and clean your room." I'll just be like, "Go and clean your room." All this kind of thing. Like, I don't know. I've always just had a big love for music. Like, it's something that if I'm sad, I'm always happy, and you know, it's just something that I always long to do. You understand?
Well, at what point did you eventually make the decision of going into music proper?
Properly. I think when I got to around 16 years old, or I want to say 14, because I used to write music for somebody that does music, and I used to always see all the like comments on his YouTube, and I was thinking, this is actually my own work, and it's not like as if I don't know how to sing as well. So I used to just think, oh, let me try it and see what people think about it, because I'm so young as well, and that was something that I always used to be proud of myself of, because I was 14 and doing music that is way better than anyone else. Do you understand what I'm saying? People that have been in the industry for years could not reach my own standard, and people were giving me that kind of feedback, like, "Oh, you're so good, why don't you do this? You're so good, why don't you do that?" So I just jumped in it like, let me see how it goes, and that's why I'm here.
Now, at that particular point in time, when you made the decision of going into music proper, how did your parents see you?
See it.
Yeah.
At first, I think they thought maybe it was a phase, but thanks to God, my parents, they've never been like the typical African, like, "Oh no, you need to go and be a doctor" kind of thing. They just was like, "Yeah, you can try it, and if it goes well for you," which they always pray for me that it will go well, then they'll be thanking God. But my parents, if not for my parents, like, they are my biggest motivation, because I always see how well they're doing for me, and I always think to myself, if I'm to blow one day, or if I'm to make money, yeah, they can't even imagine the way I'm gonna just shower them with blessings. You know what I'm saying? So they're always my biggest motivation. Like, every time I sleep at night, yeah, I always just think, "Oh, I can't wait to make my mom and my dad so happy one day." And that's just my biggest motivation.
Now, you told us you started at the tender age of 14.
Yeah.
I want to ask that since then, have there been any challenges you faced while trying to develop your musical career?
When I first started music, my biggest thing was I was always kind of scared to go to studio, and I was always kind of scared to like go and meet new people, because I was so young and everybody that does music was so much older than me. So I always used to think, "Oh, I don't want to ask my dad to go to this place because he's going to be like, what am I doing there?" Do you understand what I'm saying? So when I was like 14 to 15, I was always kind of shy with going out. I used to just do music in my room. But then when I got to 16, I started going out myself and started meeting more people like around my age that used to do music. So I started going to studio with them, like their own home setup and stuff. And the big challenge for me was probably just like acquiring the kind of money to make myself even more productive. Because obviously, in order to get somewhere with music, you need money. And it's kind of hard for me to go to my dad and be like, "Daddy, give me £200, or I want to buy beats." he would just be like, what are you using £300 to do? You know, they won't. I used to think they might not understand it. But now I started making money myself. I just started putting my own money. I've started seeing better results. And they start to understand it and they invest in me as well. So I think the biggest challenge for me probably was just learning to get used to the fact that I need to try and explain myself and try and get people that might not understand it to understand. Do you understand what I mean?
You say you started making money.
Yeah.
How have you been making money?
So I do nails. Like, I'm a nail artist on the side, so it's something I picked up. And in London, actually, me even starting the nail business in the first place was just because I wanted more money to invest in music, and my part-time job was not really paying me as much as nails would. I used to see all these beauticians on Instagram making like £60 per nail. I used to think, let me just do this thing. Maybe it's gonna fetch me money, because even though I'm an artist, I'm quite business-minded as well. I'm someone that, if I know something's gonna make me money, I run and go straight for that thing, because I love money. I will like money. Everybody loves money. Money makes the world go round. So I just learned to do nails. I learned to do makeup, and I started doing it for people. And that's how I used to get my money. And since I started even my business, I didn't spend a pound. All the money I made, I use on music. And the rest of the money that I was using to eat, probably I just eat at home what my mum cooked, or probably from my part-time job as well, because I used to do 2 side hustles and a part-time job. So yeah.
So where are your parents from?
My parents are from Nigeria.
Where are you from?
And my daddy is from Ijebu-Oshi. And I believe my mom is from Abeokuta, but I've never really asked or anything like that. I just know that they're from Lagos still. Like, I mean, like, they're from Nigeria.
They're still around.
Yes, no, they're still around very well. Yeah.
Is it the first time of you coming to?
No, this is my, well, I would say my 3rd time. Yeah, I came when I was younger. I came 2 years ago, and then I'm
Why
here now.
Nigeria market?
Because London, although I love London, it's my country, but doing music there is not really easy. People don't really appreciate you unless you're someone that is well known. And I feel like when I sang something, I did a cover for my friend Barry J. I did a cover for his song Ashishi. And the feedback I got from Nigerians, yeah, they appreciate artists a lot. They love their artists, like, and the feedback that I got from them, I was thinking like, oh, this is very positive, and I don't kind of feel like everything I'm doing is a waste. I know that if I do something here, there's still more people that will appreciate it than if I do it in London. So that's why I come here like, okay, let me even come. And then moreover, it's not always good to invest in another country when my own country is here. This is where my parents grew up. This is where my children will still see this place. Obviously, like, everybody has their own feelings about this country, but if we don't believe that it will be better, it will never get better. So we all have to put our own feelings there, like, okay, this is what's going on here. Let's try and make this. We can only work small, you know, to make this place a better place. So that's why I always.
How many tracks have you done?
I've done a lot of tracks, but I've only released 4 or 5. I think 5 tracks.
Is there any new track you're doing, like, once you're
currently I'm working on doing like a short EP. So
what time are you looking at?
I want to release it for March time. Yeah, around March. But I probably will release another song just before then. Yeah.
So what are the musical talents you're looking up to have a collaborate soon?
Musical artists. I would really like to work with Oxlade, or I think Oxlade is someone that I've been wanting to work with, or someone like Omale, or a girl maybe, Thames or Tiwa. I would probably like something like that. Yeah. But right now, I think me and Barry probably gonna have something coming up soon. Yeah.
Is there anything you are working on?
Sorry?
Is there any track you are
Track
working
you're working on? Yes, I'm gonna feature somebody. I'm not sure if I can say it yet, but I'm featuring someone that's quite good in the industry right now.
So are you staying here for a long period?
A long period of time. I would like to, but being here, I'm seeing how much stress is just doing daily necessities is. But I'm trying to work out something for me to be able to stay here and do what I need to do, go back and maybe come back again next year.
What inspires you in your line of music?
What
Where do
inspires
you get your inspiration from?
I'm someone that I dream a lot. I dream a lot, and I'm always looking at the world like for better. I just want the world to be better, and I'm so small right now, yeah, compared to the whole world, you know. And I just feel like one day, yeah, I want to be able to bless so many people. It's not really just about the money, though. It's just about me being able to make a difference in the world, though. It's not just about me having a voice, but you just being a public person in general, yeah, you can have a lot of impact. You understand what I'm saying? So I want to be able to be someone that can have impact somewhere in somebody's life. I don't know how, but music, whenever I'm thinking, and I'm thinking something so much like, oh, this thing is worrying me, or I feel like I need some relief, I'll just write something down and sing it. And that will just make me calm. And I just want the world to hear what's in my heart. Do you feel what I mean? So that's what inspires me, just wanting a better place. Do you get what I mean?
So, can you tell us more about yourself? Your background, your reason, school you attended?
Okay. My name is Tolani Liadi. Tolani Liadi.
Okay.
Yeah. People call me Lani, short for Tolani. So they just take out the T-O. I was born in September on the 7th, 2001. I'm only 19. I was born in Germany, like I said earlier, and I went to school in London. I went to Longfield Academy and I studied accounting, business, and media. I wanted to be an accountant at my first early ages, but because I used to think that it made a lot of money. But now I'm not really interested in that. But I don't know, what else would you like to know?
Now, for how long have you been in Nigeria?
I've been in Nigeria for a month now. 1 month, yeah.
So, what can you say about the difference in
Nigeria.
what you do over there and what you try to do here?
The difference, I feel like I'm happy. That's the only difference. I wasn't really happy in London. It's not like I wasn't happy then, but I'm more happier than I was there. Yeah, I'm more happier than I was there. Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah, no. Yes. Where do you see yourself in five years' time?
In 5 years' time.
5 years' time, that's one. Two, what type of music do you sing? And then can you give us a lyric of it?
Oh, you want me to sing for you guys?
Yeah.
Sure. So where do I see myself in 5 years' time? Right?
5 years, yes.
I see myself in a nice house. I see myself having more than 2 or 3 investments. I see myself just being happier, you know. I just see myself in a way better place because I know that everything I'm doing now should pay off for me by then. The second question you asked is what kind of music?
Maybe you could give us.
Right, so the music I do UK Afro swing, or you can call it what do you call it again? Basically Afro beat or UK Afro.
Okay, so give us a bit. That's how you feel it.
I'm gonna sing just a little taster.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna sing my latest single, Brother on the Guitar. Brother on the Guitar, my love, hello. Mala jeki anybody jawa si wahala. Sister Onipaka, come and shake your heart. Check out what Baba Yepole, go and spend the rubber. Show them the body, show them fire, fire. If them no bring the money, make them no cause wahala.
But
Yeah.
growing up in London, and schooling in London,
Yeah.
growing up, I give that to you. Jenny.
Sorry?
Part of this, your lyrics has a bit of Yoruba. How did you learn your mother's
Yeah.
tongue?
Okay, so me, I would like to. I love being with my parents. I'm with my parents 24/7. Out of my two brothers, I'm the only person that knows how to speak Yoruba. How that is, I don't know. I always feel like God is just been calling me to this place. I don't know why. I don't know how. But every time I'm dreaming, I'm just like, Nigeria, Nigeria. Even since I was supposed to be here since May, and this lockdown is the one that made me to stay back in London. But my spirit has just been calling Nigeria for some reason. I don't know why, but I just feel like me being here has changed me. Like it's even changed my opinions on stuff and everything. But I don't know. Maybe just because I always feel like when I'm around Nigerians, I'm always happy. They always just bring me that kind of ginger, like this thing is fun though. You understand that kind of thing. So that's why I'm always like, know Yoruba and everything like that.